like that's what Beast Coast.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they really need their Timbersaw lane to win here. I don't think their heroes like function on the map if Timbersaw isn't able to put pressure.
Yeah, I think they're gonna rally behind that Timbersaw, so there's like a lot going to be on his shoulders. I'm definitely Nigma favored for this draft.
Nami?
I want to see tiebreakers go down. I think that this Rubik hero, Nigma can make it work every once in a while. It's a blue moon kind of thing. Give me Beast Coast.
All right. Well, we are ready to get into the game. Just think about how crazy this game actually is. 6 days of Dota led to this, from wild cards to groups, and this game can determine everything. We're going to get right into the action.
Yes, thank you, Rich. Team Nigma versus Beast Coast, two teams that do like to stick to their styles. However, we do have a little bit of a change-up. Miracle playing a new hero, the Doom, Owen.
Yeah, I mean, and I think he's going to be quite happy to do so. You know, playing the Doom mid's always fun. You get to just roll in the money, which across the board for Nigma could be something that we really do see here. ILTW once again on the Luna. We saw it the other day. It was insane, hitting, I believe, what, 986 GPM in that game. It's going to be a real test for Beast Coast to see if they can shut this man down. He knows what he's doing, but then at the same time, of course, so does Mr. K1. And if there was anyone that was ever going to be able to compete with the farm of an ILTW Luna, it would be the K1 Jug.
That is absolutely true. Does not have a steroid behind him, neither does the Luna, so we'll see which one's going to be able to take it. I have to agree with Curtis, though. I really do think that this is one of the unsung carries. Nigma's been playing it a lot. You know, ILTW loves the Luna, and this is a hero I feel that is a good counter versus Timbersaw because of mixed damage, you're speedy, and you do enable a hero like Rubik to become a lot stronger in lane. A hero that is typically quite weak in lane, your aura just makes you quite strong. Up top, mind control.
Right. They might have the first blood here with the Blade Fury. They certainly do. The damage is done. First blood for K1, the dream start for the Jug.
And 3 runes.
I'm out of this. I'm just gonna bug.
I'm not blind. Yes, 3 runes.
Well, there we go. Yeah, some lovely cash to start with here for Beast Coast.
Kuro. He saw Courier. He's trying to find it. Won't quite.
You're gonna be safe here with Barping on the way back. Here, Schofield making shot.
I think me and you have gotten to see this matchup more than most, the Doom versus Puck, because we did cover, of course, Iceberg, where I think he was one of the few players that played the Doom mid a lot. So we did get to see this matchup quite a bit of times, and I like it. You can't really push the Doom out of lane as a Puck because you play so close to your tower. Not only do you have 5 armor, but then when you're close to your tower, you have 8 armor, and you have pretty ridiculous just built-in sustain anyway. So I do like that they went for this, just to counteract the Puck, which feels like it's the only team fight that Beast Coast does have in their lineup.
No, absolutely, and it's definitely one of those games as well. If Miracle gets a good start in these team fights, if he gets the jump on the Jug or the Puck, like just being down one of these cores in a team fight, it's going to mean it's so hard for Beast Coast to actually stand in a 5-5 against Nigma. It's bottom lane, Whisper.
He's in trouble.
Might be in trouble here, yeah. They're going to be able to catch him around in the trees. He's trying to heal up. Okay, Whisper with the turnaround. He'll actually be able to take down GH first. And that little dodge into the trees keeps Whisper alive. Beast Coast, they get the kill, they'll lose nothing.
And they have a secondary salve. Schofield will be able to heal up Whisper. Nicely done from these two. Top, we see, I think the reason that they want the Witch Doctor is not only because of comfort as mind control. It's looking to go down, but they might get a trade.
Oh.
They will.
All right, Kuro with the clap there. Yeah, he'll get one in return. Could he get Stinger as well? He's going to have to slow in a few seconds. I think he will here. Another clap coming up in a couple. As there's the slow one final clap before he dies. Hellbear Smasher there with his dying breath, offering up the damage Kuro needed to secure the double kill.
Maybe another one of those games where Kuroki goes beyond God. Like he's like, move over, mind control. Thank you for the lane. Thank you for the money. 800 gold going his way now. That was pretty big. And I think that the reason that they go for the Witch Doctor is not only because of comfort, but because they see the Enchantress. But from what I've seen lately, the Witch Doctor is not a counter to the Enchantress. The creep, it doesn't really matter. You just play the lane a bit differently, and the slow is really overwhelming. So we will see that trade back and forth. And the Jug, his only 5 last hits, but so is mind control. But then you're going to start seeing that difference in bottom when ILTW is able to start racking up more. As he does again, the 2 points in Lunar Blessing. This is the answer to that Timbersaw. You have high base armor, high armor because of reactive, but you're both hitting them. Ranged heroes just beating on you. That's up.
Top Stinger. They're going to be able to chase him in with this Tornado slowly, but no, I'm not quite having the speed, of course, to catch up to Stinger. Stinger will have to pop herself to stay in this lane, though.
Oh, Tornado so
mid lane. Chris Luck. Both of them are getting very low here between the two. As they'll back off. Bounty runes up. They'll look for the bottle refill. CS-wise, 20 for 1, because the 18 for 2 pretty even here so far in the mid lane.
Almighty one.
A prize.
Overall, it's just the top lane really where there's not a lot of creep hitting going on. K1, he's been more interested in looking for the kills. He's trying to get the leading on to Kuro. Turn with the Maledict down onto mind control. Where's it going to be able to get the kill onto Stinger? Yeah, K1 can't commit onto mind control. So the dive coming in, looking towards Miracle, but he's got just enough regen and move speed to get away from the two of them. Miracle stays alive. Yeah, this top lane, Kuroki just casually sitting on that. 3 kills already as this Enchantress just 4 minutes in.
And they're slowing down K1 while bottom, ILTW is going to have a completely free lane. The line's putting more attention on mid to help out Chris Leck, just securing those runes, but that means Whisper is going to suffer. He's versus this double range, high base damage as we've mentioned. And I feel like you do want your Timbersaw to get off to a good start in this game. There is a lot of magic damage that could just pop him. Even if he gets a hood early, Luna plus Rubik plus Mars, it's going to be able to bring him down pretty easily in the mid game. He does not get off to a good start.
Scofield's just going to play from the smoke here. Oh, well. Okay.
Oh, whoops. He walked into tower range.
Smokes up and, yeah, gets a little too close to the tower. So that's the smoke instantly gone.
He gets pinged right away, too. Miracle does point it out. Up top.
On top. Kuro might be about to find another. He is. Another kill for Kuro. K1's trying to commit in with the spear, but he's going to get speared. As K1 is also going to get the double mega kill streak. Mega kill streak here for Kuro. As the Texans coming out towards Kuroki. 5 minutes in, 5 kills. Kuroki's having the time of his life up here.
He bought treads, by the way. They're on the courier. He's got to be the carry Enchantress. We see that they end up surviving. This is pretty cool. He got the magic resist creep, the potato, as Sunsfan likes to call it. That magic resist allows Mars to live long enough through that Maledict and spin damage that they're able to trade the kill. That actually made the difference there. That was pretty huge. And K1 not getting free farm, Luna getting free farm. Great start for Nigma.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So it's been tough for K1. I mean, he keeps wanting to make these aggressive moves with Stinger, using this Maledict and Blade Fury, but as we're seeing, if you're not able to get that kill with that initial commitment with the Blade Fury, suddenly you're just, you know, there's no escape. And every single time mind controlling Kuro, they're going to be able to turn and kill you.
Look, he's got treads on Enchantress, level 3 impetus. Kuro embracing the carry role. Haste rune on Miracle, does get a bit lucky there, securing it. Bottom, Chris Luck is looking to try to enable Whisper a bit here. ILTW is only level 4. GH is going to be the target though.
Drop the call down onto GH as GH.
Miracle's here.
Fate bot off, will still die, but now the counterplay is ready to go. Doom drop down onto Chris Luck, they take the puck's life. So if they could try and chase down Whisper as well.
That moves slow.
A trickier one. Get the beam actually, in fact, with the speed of Miracle charging in, he's able to stay on top of target, gets both of them. Double kill for Miracle. Nigma continuing to make the quicker moves, and it's just a 1k lead, but it really feels like it's amping up at a pace that
Kuro's bullying him. He's about to kill him. My goodness. He just solo killed Hector.
Stinger's got to be careful as well, to be honest, as mind control's going to be looking for maybe getting the angle on the spear. Stinger has the setup from Kuro. He's got the root. It's going to be another one. And look at that, Mike.
He gave it to Kuro.
He absolutely was there. 7 kills, 7 minutes in. I mean, honestly, I wish we had cams on the players. I'm sure Kuro he's probably got a huge smile on his face right now. You don't see this every day. Wow, what a start for the Kuroki Enchantress.
And maybe you did. We did see it the other day too. He's beyond god like any other guy. He's already got 7 kills. It's ridiculous. Wow. Very good start here. Luna's going to be enabled nicely. They're going to leave the lane now. Level 6 on ILTW, going to start putting points in the Moonglaves. Same build he did the other day. It was 1-1-3. As Schofield.
Is this going to be another kill for Kuro?
One more impetus. See you later.
Yes, it is. It's a monster kill streak. Somebody stop this man. 8 kills.
With gratitude.
what do you even do if you're Beast Coast? This Enchantress is destroying you at 8 minutes in. What's the plan?
Someone wants that kill, that's what I know. They want to give that to Hector, get him that kill streak. As soon as he hits 6, I want to see them just smoke and hunt this Kuroki Enchantress, because he's going to give a lot of gold. Jeez, yeah, Kuro. Level 6, Mind Control also about to hit level 7. They've broken the lanes. Top lane cannot go back there. K1 has to jungle. Chrislock still can sit in the mid lane, but he's got to be a bit careful. They're now giving the lane to the Rubik, giving it to GH so he can get levels up, and they're just going to start moving around. Miracle jungling, Luna jungling. We'll give Whisper a bit more freedom to finally get off to a better start.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Man, what an explosive start from Nigma.
Dire's top
I mean, look, Kuro just sending the creeps in at K1, so K1's not really getting any chance to chill out and hit creeps at all. Bottom lane, Miracle with the invis. Oh, they're prepared. Sentries down. They've got the 4 of them ready to go. They knew that he was looking for this with the rune, and East Coast, they set the trap and take the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Good rotation. Only place I feel like they can play around the map right now is around this Timbersaw. The top side is too scary. You're going to end up giving Kuroki a godlike streak too early on, so make moves elsewhere perhaps.
See how well K1 can keep up. I mean, so far, not the biggest of gaps between the two carries farms. 3,700 on RLTW over to K1, yeah, but right behind him. So
yeah, that's true.
Very close on these two.
Be surprised if he's able to keep up though. 3 points now in Glaives. ILTW's he's doing the same thing though. Even though he's playing more in the jungle, maxing Lunar Blessing rather than going for max Glaives. He likes this build. It is because of the way Nigma's playstyle has been about that group up mentality, but he's done this a couple of times now, even when he is just sitting in the jungle a bit longer.
Dire's top tower.
Looking towards bottom again, Beast Coast. Won't be able to get the catch on Miracle though, as Miracle backs off. Still, K1 having to be very careful with where he can actually find farm. Mind Control, Kuro is keeping themselves deep inside Beast Coast jungle, so farming space is limited.
They're smoking. Doom's online. GH has hit 6, so he's going to be able to steal a good spell from Whisper. Chakram being one of the better ones from that hero. He's got a lot of good spells. Any of Lion spells, any of Puck spells, Whisper, any spell from him too are going to be really nice. Doom's out. What's he get? He gets
drop
the chain.
Down straight away. Make sure that there's no jump out with the chain. And they'll, between the two of them, should have enough here to kill him off during this Doom. As top lane at the same time, Mind Control and Kuro, they've got the catch onto K1. K1 is going to die! Godlike, and 10 minutes in Kuroki. They really want to kill him. He's worth a lot of money here. With the finger and the blast, they do.
Chrislock gets it.
He's able to find it with the blast of the orb. As they finally put an end to Kuroki having a phenomenal start here.
That's like a full Witchblade now finished up for the Puck. GH is here.
He's dead. One more hit. Not quite able to get in time. Chrislock able to jump out just
Dire's middle tower
quick enough as now the counterplay comes in. Whisper looking towards GH.
Nice
GH. Phase shift turn actually get the fade ball. That was set up for the kill onto Schofield, but GH will still die to the Chakra. Mind Control spearing onto Stinger. Double kill for Mind Control. The question is, can he get himself out? The Maledict's on him, and Whisper, he's got enough burst. Comes in, will get a cleanup. As Beast Coast are able to punch back a bit here in this fight. Kuro, he's back in action though. And yeah, Whisper's going to have to step away.
And LTW stealing, he's stealing the stacks. He stole the Ancients. During all this time, he's had full freedom to just walk into the Ancient side. Nigma is going to have 4 cores. They already do have 4 cores with Kuroki. This is still very problematic for Beast Coast. K1, he has to be very cautious of anywhere he goes now, it feels. He's just constantly hunted.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it really does. They've easily got the measures to kill him as well. And even more so in a Miracle, 1,300 in towards the Blink Dagger. When they've got that jump, the map is not going to be a safe place for any member of Beast Coast to play in.
And ILTW's got a free game. So as we saw last time when he had that ridiculous GPM, I think we're in store for another one, Owen.
He's quickly rising up the ranks here.
They can't pressure him. They can't get to his side because Kuroki's playing the lane very aggressively, who's about to have a Dragon Lance, by the way. Schofield trying to set up for him.
They surely with the 300 they should have him. Maledict. I think Death Ward.
Gotta use Death Ward.
They got him. Everything's thrown down onto Kuroki to get the kill. Whisper, he might be able to find Mind Control as well. They've got the stun and Whisper again doing the damage, but now the counterplay from Miracle drops down the Doom. Trying to stay on top of this Timbersaw here. Extra backup coming in from the Luna. Chrysluk's looking towards GH, but GH is actually able to live. Turns with stolen orb with the Fade Bolt. GH will not go down.
Don't be mad.
They have to commit so much to kill Kuroki. LTW now sticking around very deep.
Oh,
he's gonna get killed for this.
Oh, well, that's a big catch there for Whisper and Schofield. I think, yeah, look, maybe getting a little too excited off the back of that fight, ILTW, as he just walks around the lane. As all I know, Whisper, he's really holding it together here for Beast Coast. We're seeing this Timber getting, very aggressive, very active, as the panel said he needed to do. They said eyes on Whisper, he's got to pop off. And honestly, considering how tough of an opening it has been, he's certainly doing that. 7-2-1. He's looking to have the strength that the team need to be that frontline presence.
K1 doing Ancients at 40 HP. Does have the healing ward, so we'll be able to reset, but dropping extremely low and stacking it at the same time. Almost dies to the Black Dragon. He's going to leave that for later.
He's doing what he can here to keep up with ILTW.
That kill was big. Did slow down ILTW a lot. K1 will be able to get a decent amount of space from it. Whisper, as we saw before too, he did have the hood, which savers that Doom as bottom.
Big catch here for Beast Coast. They find Miracle.
That's huge.
So if GH and Kuro can punish either of the two of them, they'll get the grab onto Stinger. Stinger get left behind here. Yeah, spear from Mind Control will sniping. Chrysluk actually wants to maybe get back in on this. He's looking towards GH. The arena's going to be covered, but it doesn't matter. The chakram from Whisper still flies through and will end GH's life.
MC is such a bro player. He tried to save him just with the blocking of the ranged attack with the arena blood, but it didn't matter. The Timber did come through. Beast Coast punching back a bit here. Still at a 4K discrepancy, but decent moves. Pretty good stuff, making everything happen and making all that space for Hector to catch up.
Nigma groups up around the mid. They're gonna, if they can swing around bottom.
Blink, Eclipse, Max, Lucent Beam.
Well, Schofield. He's looking pretty dead here. Schofield. He'll be the one to get taken out. Of course, that means the information's there for the rest of Beast Coast to back off. Chrysluk can resume just trying to get his own Blink Dagger done.
They're gonna smoke again. They want to get a bigger kill. Drawing the line toward the mid lane. They want to try to find either the Puck, Timber, or that Jug, since they did only find that line before. Miracle does have level 2 Doom skilled up too. With that fair,
there we go.
It's a lot of damage. The silence.
Chrysluk able to dance out just in time as Miracle comes forth at the same time. Still want to try and have a poke at them. Chrysluk and Whisper. And we have seen these two here. If Chrysluk finds the Dream Coil, Whisper has been doing an excellent job of being able to land all the spells very easily.
Just what the doctor.
Continuing to make space for Hector. He's level 11. He is catching up in farm versus the Lunas, about 1,600 behind, but he is quite far behind in the levels. ILTW is almost 15. Jug's only 11. So that is one big difference that will be coming into play. Blink finished onto Schofield. Pretty good timing, 16 minutes for all things considered. Him getting picked off a few times. So they will have that quick insta-jump, 2 different forms of initiation now with their lineup.
Yeah, no, I mean, who's Schofield looking to jump in the team fights?
If he can ever find ILTW, that's the dream. It's him or Miracle.
Stop the Luna hitting away, yeah.
Yeah.
Blink done on Chrysluk as well, so they've got the excellent jump. These 2 Blink Dagger timings could be something Beast Coast could look to make a play around. Yeah, should done on top of the Maelstrom for K1, so also able to charge into battle a little easier. Nigma's prepared. All 5 of them here around the mid, sitting behind ILTW. They know something's up, something's coming.
Smoking again.
They want to be the ones to get the jump themselves. They know that if they can get that Blink Zoom off, it's going to be pretty huge. They jump in. Who's going to get the catch there? Able to find K1. Miracle. Zoom's going to get dropped down onto the Jug. Schofield caught in the arena. He'll go down. K1 will fall. They'll bring down both ILTW and GH in return. Maybe they can get more. Whisper. He's able to find Kuroki. Gets him with the Timber Chain. Takes down a 30. He's 3 for 3 so far. Chris Luck, he's not done. He's looking towards mind control. Whisper, he's still got lots full alpha mana to play with as Whisper comes across, finds a fourth. They look towards Miracle. Miracle able to blink out just in time as he will live. That's a close fight, but again, one that Beast Coast, they're coming out on top again. We're seeing Chris Luck and Whisper doing a fantastic job of just dancing around the fight. And at the moment, you know, sure, Nigma, they get the jump on the carry, they get the squishies, the Witch Doctor and the Lion.
Radiant's middle tower
are struggling to deal with these two, you know, elusive heroes. Mid, GH come in, Whisper and Chris Luck, they're just going to get in and get the kill. It's another one for Whisper. He is having a smashing time here on the Timbersaw as they're really struggling to keep a hold of this man.
They both got the initiation they wanted in the fights. It was pretty interesting. It was like the exact same scenario. ILTW gets hexed and exploded, while the Jug also gets doomed and exploded. It was literally identical movements, but Beast Coast come out a little ahead because of how strong Whisper is. 2,580 HP. He is quite unkillable. They might have to start switching the priority to this Timber with the Doom. Since the Jug is still already having a tough time, I think that Nigma is going to start looking more at Whisper in this game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they've got to stop this man chaining around the fights. Whisper is doing so much right now for Beast Coast.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
There we have it, finally getting away with taking this tier 1 tower mid. Beast Coast, they're closing the gap. Just a 2k difference now between the teams.
The Timber addresses 2 of the cores as well, pre-BKB, so he's just going to be able to always delete the Mars, delete the Doom until they have BKB, so that's the target priority for Whisper, while everyone else just has to go for the Luna, because Luna is very susceptible to all this big burst damage, and she's not going to go for BKB just yet. She is going to be going for that Manta style, it does look like. Might be switching the build, since he does see how much he is getting focused.
Beast Coast, they're stepping up the pressure now. They know how these team fights are definitely becoming more hard for Nigma than maybe Nigma expected after the start that they had. This top tier 1 tower, that'll be gone. Nothing to be done about this as Beast Coast
Doom is ready
to close that gap. Let's see if they can make any sort of jump. I mean, Miracle and GH are up here, but as much as you want to sort of lock down the Timber's ability to fight, even if the Doom's down on him now, as tanky as he is, it's unlikely you're going to kill him unless you bring the full squad.
They'll need an Eclipse on top. They'll need pretty much everything to destroy Whisper. The BKB is at the ready for Miracle, so he should be a lot more survivable inside the fight, so he can fully commit rather than having to worry about some coil and Timbersaw ripping him apart. But Luna's still very susceptible, so ILTW very careful with this position. They're going on him again. The healing ward's there,
He's
though.
already got the healing ward out. It's giving him a good bit of sustain. The Urena comes down, though. He is still trapped. Finally falls, but Mind Control will die in return for this. They're trying to get the grab onto Chris Luck there with a stolen Dream Coil, I believe, but there's nothing to push through and get the kill on Chris, as Chris is fine. Whisper forces back RTW and Kuroki. Chris Luck's in with a chase down onto GH. Schofield has the follow-up stun. Double kill again for Whisper. 13, 2, and 3 here on the Timber. He is having such a good time this game. I mean, Kuro had a brilliant opening, but overall, just what Whisper's been able to do for Beast Coast, it's been huge, and it's been, again, you know, as the analyst said, exactly what Beast Coast needed. They needed Whisper to pop off, and he really is right now.
He is, and ILTW is switching the build. He's about to have the BKB done. He does. He disassembles the Dragon Lance. He will be able to finish it up afterward. He will be able to finish up the BKB right now, and they will be able to fight a bit easier. As I said, do feel like they need to prioritize a little bit more on Whisper in the fights, but maybe just delaying it. Since with these double BKBs, their fight is still very strong, but Beast Coast, I'm gonna run for their money.
Not upon fortune.
Not for sure. I mean, to the point where you feel that, you know, if that opportunity is presented to you to jump K1, Doom him, take him out the fight, you feel like you might not necessarily want to be going for that every time now.
Maybe they're just going to keep doing this and just shut down the Jug because they'll outscale. Because eventually Timbersaw will start to fall off. Maybe that's the approach from Nigma. Because they will just have a Doom for him later on. And the percent damage that'll come out from Infernal Blade will start to rack up versus a Timber. I think that might just be their approach. Just get like 3 farmed cores, well, these 2 massive cores, and then just have K1 never able to catch up. But K1 is doing an okay job of keeping in the game. With 10,000 net worth with 6 deaths is still pretty impressive for him.
No, for sure, yeah, considering how heavily focused he is he's being gotten by, you know, Miracle every single team fight.
120.
Go for up here on the top lane. RTW not wanting to show. Chris Luck's set up in the trees.
He's going full green on Whisper. He's going for the Bloodstone next. Level 18 finished up. Level 3 Chakram. East Coast gathering for a smoke.
There we go.
Doom is back up,
Nigma's
though.
farming
Let's see.
safely.
Yeah. See who gets the connection on who. Whisper, there's the Bloodstone. 3,000 HP.
Oh,
Mind control.
well, mind control. He's going to jump in, look to make a move on the illusion. Whisper's the only one trapped in the arena with the Bloodstone done. He's healing up. They'll be able to take out Schofield, but that's a lot used here from Nigma in that initial burst. Only gets the kill on the line. ILTW, he's been caught. The Dream Core is down. He's got no BKB to fall back on anymore. ILTW's gone. Miracle will manage to take down Chris Luck with K1. He's pushing in onto Mind Control with the Blade Fury. GH jumping in with the Stolen Silence is Kuro. He's got an impetus flying in onto K1. Miracle's got the lockdown. They brought K1 down as well. 3 dead on Beast Coast. There's Nigma. The bags are coming out on top of these fights. Now, they have the 4 of them. Can they actually take down Whisper, though? I don't think they can. Whisper still too beefy of a target. Mind Control's hiding, but Schofield's... Oh! A quick finger zap there from the high ground as Schofield swings by and zaps out Mind Control.
LTW with a very early BKB usage gets punished. He gets chased down from the Timbersaw, from the Jug afterwards, and it does look like that is the idea from Nigma. Completely try to ignore this Timbersaw.
Yeah, that's the way they've got to go.
Yep. Does feel like they have a Shiva's now finished up, so they will have some healing reduction. He is going to be queuing up the Shard next, so that's that % damage, those constant Infernal Blades that do really start to rack up. But yeah, Whisper is a huge problem that they'll have to deal with at some point. Or just keep dancing on him, keep kiting him, and just keep ruining Hector, who joins the fight. As we mentioned, he had 10,200 net worth, 10,700 just a few minutes later still. As K1 not getting any space to farm, but making their way into Roche Pit. Doom is on cooldown. Does feel like Nigma's a lot more reliant on their ultimates. Should be able to get this one. Don't know if Nigma wants to contest it all.
I know. I mean, surely they want to try. Do they really want to let this one go for free?
Can they, though? Clips, 20 seconds. Doom still on cooldown. Let's see.
He's just going to commit with the BKB to kill off Schofield. These guys, they're trying to finish up this Roshan time. Miracle's heading over, the arena's down. Can they get in there? Miracle steps forward. Radiant get the kill. Radiant get the Aegis. Nigma, they take both. As Miracle there walk in, get the kill, get the Aegis, and get the big cleanups here. K1 and Whisper taken down. Jump up to the high ground. They've caught the Witch Doctor as well. As that could not have gone any better there for Nigma. Miracle just striding into the Roche Pit as he takes everything.
Oh, and Hector's game feels like it's just over. 1-8 on the Jug this game. He is bottom 5 of the net worth. I don't think I've ever seen this from Hector. As Chris Luck has used defensive coil. He's still lifted.
He's going to be able to get away with that orb. It's a huge fight there. That's going to hurt Beast Coast a lot. Knocked back down 8k. They were so close to being able to get that themselves, but we see it. Miracle just steps in, and it's all theirs. It's all theirs. The Roche kill, the Aegis on him. And of course, he still has that ready for the next team fight. As Nigma, they can look to push on and get something done now with the Aegis being in their hands.
It's so much magical damage that really can't. I didn't even expect it. The damage from Miracle, the Scorched Earth damage really adding up. All these talents, you see how much it does in these long duration team fights. 80 times 15, just some quick maths. That's a lot of damage on. So he just sticks on top of him with the Shivas too, reducing the healing. It is pretty ridiculous. He gets like 1 or 2 of these Infernal Blades off, and the Timber's gone. And Hector, he just has no place in the game. He's fully focused every single one of these fights. 9k gold lead now. ILTW level 21. Hector is level 16.
Top GH. He's got himself a catch on Schofield. As Whisper tried to push this top lane out to keep the tier 2 safe, but Nigma will be able to bring that background. Chris Luck just desperately trying to push out this bottom lane. Alleviate some of the pressure that Nigma's starting to apply against Beast Coast.
I've never seen K1 this poor in a game. Even when they're losing like massively, I've never seen him bottom 5. He just retakes the top 5 position, but man, he's just getting completely bullied from Nigma. Chris Luck, he's doomed.
He tried to get out, but he's in range of the Doom. Miracle's still able to lay it down.
And it's a stolen coil for the next fight too for GH.
That's definitely rather spooky.
Under attack.
Full minute here without the puck. Nigma immediately charging back onto Beast Coast's half of the map. K1! They found him! There it is! Oh, Dream got dropped down. They're able to get it with the jump. K1 will try and spin to win, but they've got the damage to go through the Blade Fury. Another death on the Jug.
Winning.
As Nigma's very clear approach to this game of at all costs, just kill the Juggernaut. It definitely is seeming to work out pretty well here. As they're into the high ground, they're going to jump on Whisper. Full commitment onto Whisper underneath the Eclipse. They easily have the damage raining down to kill him. There's 4 heroes dead. None of them have buyback. Nigma, they're going to be able to take at least this mid set of racks. Maybe more there. They're heading straight towards the tier 4. Yeah. With the Luna, they can look to close this. And yeah, it's just a poor old Lion. You know, Schofield, he's not going to be able to defend this at all. This, as you say, it really is. This game, it's over. As unless Chris can do something amazing here in a couple of seconds. We'll see if he can, but no, he cannot. Wow. 2 most damage here is Nigma. I mean, 29 minutes in, 36 to 23, 16k lead. It is those moves at the end that really set